Grace and peace to you. Special shout out to the young man Isaac, who I understand is learning to play the ukulele as well. Perhaps you can get this one. Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Oh Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Someone's missing, Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Someone's missing, Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Someone's missing, Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Oh Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Kum Ba Yah is Gullah for come by here. It is really a prayer for God's presence, particularly in times of trouble. I first learned it when I was little, singing it in Sunday school and then youth group. The folk song was made famous by the likes of Joan Baez and Pete Seeger before my time. And yet, I am aware of some disparaging sentiment. Some people call a Kum Ba Yah moment, it's too saccharine. They are cynical about such things, believing that they are staged and inauthentic. And I'm sure that that is sometimes the case. But last week, when I was studying with Professor Gareth Higgins, he told a story that helped me to look at Kum Ba Yah in a new way. The story involves Dr. Vincent Harding, who is a noted Black pastor, writer, and scholar, someone who's very active in the civil rights era, including a participant with the Freedom Riders. Harding was there in what's become known as Burning Mississippi when the 3 young activists went missing. And the way Harding told the story, the other student volunteers were given the opportunity to leave and go back home because it was feared that the 3 young men were murdered. So they were given the opportunity to leave. But as Harding went around talking to groups of students, he found that they were singing Kum Ba Yah. Someone's missing, Lord. Kum Ba Yah. Come by here. So Harding said he would never disparage a Kum Ba Yah moment. It is creating that space for lament, for beseeching God's help, that we can find courage and also commitment. The Freedom Riders stayed in Mississippi, despite the risk, despite the threats, working for equity and justice. And as we continue this work on all number of levels today, as people are out in the streets, at protests, at marches, fighting for justice and equity, it's also important to find spaces for Kum Ba Yah. The church can be prophetic, can speak truth to power, and we can also create these sacred spaces where people can find courage and commitment, where people can sing the faith together. So will you join me? Someone singing, Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Someone singing, Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Someone singing, Lord, Kum Oh Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Oh Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Come by here. May it be so.